welcome to another edition of AM Cafe. I am Abayomi Ademi, and I'll be your host for today's program. Well, it's going to be an exciting one because we'll be talking about our dear country, Nigeria. Our dear country, Nigeria. Nigeria is a country that is filled up with so many minerals, so many great things. We are giant of Africa. And why are we going through what we're going through? Well, the focus is Nigeria or Nigerians poor? And our case study is going to be on Nigeria economy. Well, our guest for today is Ridwan Ademola. He is a public affairs analyst and a youth ambassador. A public affairs analyst and a youth ambassador. Mr. Ridwan Ademola, good morning, sir. Mr. Ridwan Ademola, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. And how are you feeling today?
Feeling well, good morning. And good morning to all the listeners and everybody in the studio.
Okay. Today we'll be talking about, is Nigeria poor or are Nigerians poor? And we'll be using our Nigeria economy as a case study. Nigeria economy as a case study. But first, let's talk about this. Nigeria is a leader in Africa as an energy, power, financial market, and pharmaceutical in the entertainment industry. After petroleum, for Nigeria are remittances sent home by Nigerians living abroad. Nigeria as a highly developed financial services sector, with a mix of local and international banks, asset management companies, brokerage houses, insurance companies and brokers, private equity funds, and investment banks. Nigeria has a lower middle income economy with an abundant supply of natural resources. Its wide array of underexploited mineral resources include coal, bauxite, tantalite, gold, tin, iron, ore, limestone, niobium, lead and zinc. Despite huge deposit of these natural resources, the mining industry in Nigeria is still in its infancy. Well, just as I just read, we'll see that Nigeria is a country blessed with a lot of great things. Talking about mineral resources, such as golds, things, a lot of things. Crude oil, iron ore. We are a great nation blessed with these mineral resources. But first, you as a public affairs analyst and as a youth ambassador, first, do you think Nigeria is poor? Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much for this amazing, remarkable about our great nation, which everything you read, everything you mentioned, how to Nigerians and to Nigeria, they are absolutely true. And Nigeria is a blessed country with amazing people. Our great nation has been blessed by the Almighty, but the way we have been blessed, are we truly rich like we are supposed to? And that's the first question. And the second thing to ask, are we really poor in Nigeria? Don't let us forget that the way we call ourselves, the way the world will call us. Around the world, some people in Africa, let me say some African countries, they want to be in Nigeria. As a big brother that we are to all these African countries, even around the globe, a lot of people, they are fighting every day. They want to get Nigerian visa. Even some Nigerians doesn't know that this our blessed country. Some people are fighting every day, trying to come to our country, trying to get the visa. So as a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians, they are already leaving their country for another nation. So, as a blessed country, the only issue Nigeria has is not even about the natural resources. It's not even about all what Almighty has blessed us with.
Hold on, Mr. Hold on. We will go back to the natural resources aspect. But first, will you agree with me that Nigeria is poor or not?
I will not agree with you that Nigeria is poor.
Okay. What about Nigerians? I mean, we the citizens. Are we poor or not?
Nigerians are not poor. The World Bank will rate Nigeria 88.9% poor. But the reality there is Nigeria and Nigerians are not poor. I can give you the reason why I can tell you we are not poor.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the reasons why we are not poor is we are so blessed to the level that no matter how cheap in our nation, no matter the challenges we are facing, Nigerians are quickly going to adapt and adjust to it. And we are so accommodating to the level that we won't fight, we won't commit anything among ourselves. Though there might be rumors around the world that if this thing happens in Nigeria, Nigerians are going to fight, they are going to start killing themselves, they are going to do this, they are going to do that. But Nigerians, we are very quick to adapt to any situation that we find ourselves. So that's the only thing that makes us not to be poor mentally. But if you are saying financially, if you are mentioning other things, Nigerians may likely say Nigerians are poor in some area. But with that, I can tell you mentally, we are not poor.
Okay. Now, moving forward, now we'll be moving into the economy of our dear country, Nigeria. The economy of our dear country, Nigeria. What do you think is the cause of Nigerians, decline in economy?
Okay. When it comes to our economy, one thing that Nigeria and Nigerians focus on is what Almighty has blessed us with. And out of the numerous things that He has blessed us with, we only put our attention on one, which is the
crude oil.
The crude oil is only thing that we are only looking at. We don't pay attention to other things that can give us amazing resources, that can give us values, that can make us to be on top of the other. Ordinary palm oil can make us to be better. Don't let me even use ordinary for goods. We have all these things in our dear nation. Even in these states that we are reaching the world from, we are so blessed with a lot of things in this state. But our attention has been diverted into just crude oil. So if our attention, you have like 20 keys in your house and you just pay attention to one, you won't see the benefit of others until when they start getting rust, when they can't do anything. You now notice that this thing, I can think, so this thing can open door. Like you have a key to enter your house. When the manufacturer, they are making it, they have like 5 spare key. But you only pay attention to one that you are using often. The other ones that you don't use, they will keep getting damaged. And when that particular one you are using, maybe something happened to it, maybe you misplace it, or that one get damaged. You now, let me try to use this one. At the time you are trying to use that particular key, it may likely not going to work effective like the old one that you are used to. And because you have been adapted, you have adjusted your system to just ordinary that key. Other key, they will seem to be useless to you, but whereas the other key, they can serve the same purpose the one that you are using presently are serving.
So are you saying as a country we should try to diversify?
Yes, we should try to diversify even our palm oil. From the research, I can tell you boldly that another country, they are growing our palm oil. They collected the seed from here and they are growing it, and the one is even respecting their oil more than ours.
Okay.
I would not like to mention the name of the country.
Okay.
So other things like that. Even in our gold, our culture, our ordinary garlic, all the natural things that Almighty bless us with. Other countries are taking advantage of it and they are using it. Making phones, the smartphone we are using now, most of these components is being taken from our dear country. And we, the owner of it, we don't see the benefits. That's why we keep saying we are poor. We are poor, whereas we are not.
What would you say? What would you say? But okay, before we go that route, let's talk about this. Do you think our source of wealth as a country has been managed well?
Well, our source of wealth has never been managed well. The reason is we, the custodian, we don't value what we have first. The second thing there is we allow the extra people to steal from us even without noticing. And we that we are the custodian, we are so comfortable with it because we also want to steal from it. The people, the Nigerians that are ready to steal from Nigeria are more than Nigerians that are serving Nigeria. I don't know if you get me right.
I get you. The
unborn kids, they have plan to steal from Nigeria. And the present Nigerians, they are stealing from Nigeria. And they are not even stealing to develop our infrastructure, to develop our road, to give us social amenities that will make this our dear country to be better. But individual, they are stealing to their pockets. And we are stealing to invest in another man's land.
We'll come back to that. Mr. Redwan. Well, if you are just joining us, what we've been talking about is Nigeria or Nigerians poor? Is Nigeria or Nigerians poor? That's our focus for today, and that's what we've been talking about. And we are using Nigeria's economy as a case study. And our guest that's speaking with us since is Mr. Redwan Ademola, a public affairs analyst and a youth ambassador. I mean, this is the one that's been talking with us about our focus, which is Nigeria poor or Nigerians poor? And we're using our dear country economy as a case study. Now, over to you, Mr. Redwan. What would you say about Nigerians taking out their money to invest in another country? What would you say about that? I mean, Nigerians going outside the country to invest and not investing in their own country. What would you say about that?
Well, Yoruba, permit me to speak language. Yoruba people normally say that and that will keep happening till eternity. The reason is this: other peoples are coming to our country to invest.
That's right.
And we also are going to another country to invest. It's what you see that will make you to invest. If we don't see that this country is okay for us to invest, we go out there. I was in a chat with a friend from Kenya, and was telling me that we have thousands of Nigerians investing in their country. Why are we not investing in our country? And I gave that particular person that we have thousands of foreigners investing in our business. The Chinese people are investing here. The American, all the other countries, they are putting their money here. and we are working. Even our neighboring country, our other African countries, one of them I won't like to mention, but I would like to mention the name of the country. They came from South Africa and they invest here. Their investment is here. So the most important thing is for our country to work. And one of the things we don't do, I mentioned it in the beginning, that we don't value what we have. If a Nigerian have a business in Nigeria, let me say we have a business in Osogbo today, and another person from another country invests another same particular product in Osogbo in Nigeria today, Nigerians will prefer to buy a foreigner's product rather than buying their people will say Shegun is producing this that's our mentality. But when we now see Oyibo that not even up to 18 years doing something, people will rush to buy his products. But we fail to patronize our own dear brother, our own product. We will not patronize it.
So are you trying to say that we cherish foreigners' products more than our own products, more than local products, right?
Of course, yes. That's why in the world today, the best fashion in the world, I keep saying everywhere, is our ashofi. There are people called ashoki.
You mean our indigenous clothes?
Indigenous
fabrics,
yes. Fabric. People, as a Nigerian, we like to wear suits. We like, this suit will fit you well, but we coming down to put on our own fabric. We'll be like, you dress local. We'll be the one to say you don't know what is in vogue. And the Oyibos, few weeks ago, I saw a Oyibo man putting on an Ankara on Monday. But I cannot go to my office wearing my own fabric, Ankara or Ashoki, to the office. Everybody will be like, are you okay? Is everything normal? Even my land manager will be the one to ask me, come, is everything okay with you? And you will see a Yoruba man with correct tribal mark, speaking English fluently during the interview, and tell you that you are not speaking the right English. If we want to conduct any interview, can't we do it in our own local language? Let's see what this person can deliver. It's not about speaking the foreign language. It's not about we cherishing what's not ours. The moment we start to appreciate what is ours, that particular time, Nigeria will be more than great. Nigeria is a great nation. It's a blessed one.
All right. I want you to understand that what led to this focus, it's because of what is going on in the country right now. The hunger, the pain, the pain that people are going through, in our country, as of today. And that is why we bring out this focus, which is Nigeria poor or a Nigerian poor? So now, you as a public analyst, what would you say, or how would you put this? Okay, how can we improve our economic status in Nigeria? How can we improve our economic status in Nigeria positively?
Okay. Thank you for that amazing question. I strongly believe that if we want to improve our economy, it starts from our mentality, how we think. If we are all thinking right, we will get it right.
Do you mean the citizens or the leaders?
Everybody. Even if the government, if the leaders, they are thinking right, how are we sure that the followers are thinking right? If the government, they are putting a lot of things, amenities for us, that okay, this one will benefit, all this infrastructure is okay. How are we going to make it, how are we going to make sure that we don't damage it ourselves? If government is not doing anything right, the one thing, people are out damaging what they have built. And we keep saying that they are investing our money, the national cake, they are sharing it with themselves. But the little things they give to us, the little things they provide for us, we are the ones damaging it. So the first thing that can make us to be great is for us to first change our mentality and also put energy into something productive for our nation. The service we are using today, the phone, the television, everything we are using, if some people didn't think, if they don't look at it as a problem and they want to solve it, nobody, the world will continue to be in darkness.
But don't you think we have so many Nigerians that has prospects, that has a lot of things upstairs that they want to do, but they don't have, the financial support, the moral support, the encouragement to do this?
As a Nigerian, I will agree with you that we have thousands of Nigerians, billions of Nigerians, talented Nigerians that are ready to make the
change,
to make the change and make the Nigeria better. But when it comes to that, don't the government have a lot to do? But internally, if we all channel our energy on I want to do this, it starts with our mind. If we are not determined, a little challenge, a little issue that we face, we just back out that I'm not interested. Even the new generation, they don't want to face any issue. They just want everything to be going smoothly for them. But there will be a time when you face challenges, when you face issues, and we'll be like, oh, let me re-strategize, let me do it this way. Governments and some other private sectors, they are trying their best. When they see potential, when they see people that they have the potential, they have the energy, they have the whole thing. What they just say is just a little push. Even sometimes when you have an idea, when you have a dream, when your dream come out and you say, okay, I want to do this, when you walk out to the right people, they will push you. Not even financially. Little advice will change a lot of things. Sir, there's a company in Nigeria that they are producing car.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They will face a lot of challenges. There's a lot of company that in Osun State today, they are producing a lot of things. They didn't start just like they want to get in like every day. But what we want in our Nigeria, in our country, is quick solution, quick growth, and we don't want to feel the pain. We don't want to feel like, I need to go through this, I need to see this challenge will go. But with the little things, even the younger ones, that they are doing a lot of things. I know a lot of Nigerians, the young people in Nigeria, even some that are no longer in Nigeria, that they are doing marvelously well. But if they should call anybody to come and tell their story, we share different things, and at the end of the day, we'll be happy to say, oh, thank God this thing happened. If that did not happen, I won't even think of using this strategy.
So what you're saying in essence is Nigeria as a country, for our country to grow, it's a combined effort, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fún àwọn èèyàn wa tó ń bẹ nílé tí wọn kò gbọ́ fìtì ní èdè tí à ń wí látàárọ̀, ohun tí a ti ń sọ ni wípé ṣé orílẹ̀-èdè wa, orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, ṣé a ní ọlá àbí a kò ní ọlá? Ṣé àwọn ènìyàn tó ń gbé nínú rẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, ṣé wọ́n ní ọlá àbí wọn kò ní ọlá? Ìdí ìta nípa bàbá wa Ridwan Ademola láti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ohun tí à ń wí yìí, wípé ṣé orílẹ̀-èdè wa Nàìjíríà, ṣé a ní ọlá àbí a kò ní ọlá? Kí ni ìdí tí ebi fi ń pa àwọn ènìyàn? Kí ni ìdí tí ọ̀wọ́n fi wà? Kí ni ìdí tí àwọn èèyàn fi ń la àwọn ohun tí àwọn nǹkan kọjá tó yẹ pé ohun tó yẹ pé ó kọjá àfaradà? Ìdí ìta pé bàbá wa Ridwan Ademola, a máa fẹ́ kí ẹ bá a sọ fún àwọn ènìyàn tó ń bẹ nílé, ṣé Nàìjíríà, orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, ṣé a ní ọlá àbí a kò ní ọlá? Ṣé a ní ọrọ̀ àbí a kò ní ọrọ̀? Ẹ bá sọ fún àwọn èèyàn tó ń bẹ nílé.
Ẹ ṣeun atọ́kùn. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ náà, orílẹ̀-èdè wa Nàìjíríà ẹni tí ò ríran ó mọ̀ pé ọlá wà ẹni tí ò gbọ́ ó mọ̀ pé Elédùà ọba òkè ó dá wa ní dídá tó dáa kódà àwọn tí ò kì í ṣe ẹni tó jẹ́ ọmọ àbí ará orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àwọn náà mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run kẹ́ wa ní kíkẹ́ tó pọ̀ ṣé ní ti ilẹ̀ ni àbí ní ti àwọn nǹkan amáyédẹrùn ṣé ní ti ipa ti wẹ́dà wa tọ́nà fi kẹ́ wa tó jẹ́ pé anígbà òjò anígbà ẹ̀rùn anígbà ọyẹ́ kò sígbà tá à ní lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa so Ọlọ́run kẹ́ wa ó tún wá fi oríṣiríṣi àwọn nǹkan amáyédẹrùn tó fi kẹ́ wa orílẹ̀‐èdè wa ń sìn tẹ́ bá mú ewédú igi ewédú tàbí àgbàdo láti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ẹ lè lọ gbìn nílẹ̀ Haúsá tó sì wù kódà ẹ lè já igi tòmátò láti ilẹ̀ Haúsá kẹwàá ìpínlẹ̀ Yorùbá kò sì sí àwọn nǹkan tó jẹ́ bíi nǹkan tá a máa ń pè ní tsunami kò sí àwọn ilẹ̀ rírí kò sí ìjì jíjà kò sí atẹ́gùn tó ń fẹ́ jù tó ń dà wá láàmú so Ọlọ́run ó kẹwàá gan ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa sà a sì ní oríṣiríṣi àwọn nǹkan amáyédẹrùn ṣé àwọn afẹ́sọ bí ọ̀rọ̀ epo ni afẹ́sọ bí nǹkan àlùmọ́ọ́nì ilẹ̀ tọ́lọ́run fi kẹ́ wa ni kódà inú afẹ́fẹ́ kò sí nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run ò fi kẹ́ wa so orílẹ̀-èdè wa ó ní ọrọ̀ tó pọ̀ nínú àwọn ọrọ̀ tí wọ́n fi kẹ́ wa àti ìlò ìdá méjì àbí mẹ́ta nù ẹ̀ àwọn tó sì ń bọ̀ wọ́n á sì lò nínú nǹkan tó lédò àfi kẹ́ wa.
kí wá nìdí tí a fi ń gbégbé ni tí ò ní ọrọ̀ kí nìdí tí orílẹ̀-èdè wa fi wà gẹ́ bíi pé bí orílẹ̀-èdè wa ò ní ọrọ̀ kí nìdí tí ọmọ ẹlẹ́ran fi ń jẹ igun kí ló fà á.
ẹ̀yin bàbá mi ẹ̀yin màmá mi tẹ̀ wá ń lé ẹ̀yin àgbàlẹ̀ fà wí pé amúkùn ẹrù ẹ wọ́ àwọn à ń béèrè pé òkìlẹ̀ ń wò ní àbẹ́wulẹ̀ àtìlẹ́nì àti pilẹ̀sẹ̀ ni èdè wa ti dàrú bá a ti gbọ́ra wáyé tí aṣíwájú ò bá dẹ̀ dáa ẹ jẹ́ ká wo èrò ẹ̀yìn tó wà lẹ́yìn sáwọn náà dáa ẹni tó lọ sí oko tí lára kan tí Elédùà fi kẹ́ wa àwọn igi kan àwọn nǹkan kan wà tó máa ń wù láti ilẹ̀ láì jẹ́ pé ẹnìkan kan débẹ̀ bóyá mo fẹ́ gbìn àyàfi àwọn tó fẹ́ gbìn fúnra wọn ara ẹ̀ ní igi ọ̀pẹ kún rẹ̀ ní owó oníyẹ ọdún tí ó fi wù ibẹ̀ lọ́pẹ́ oríṣiríṣi kan ti ń jáde ibẹ̀ ní ara ẹ̀ ní igi ìbẹ́pẹ kò fẹ́ sí tẹ́ bá jáde ní ìsìnkẹ́ tó dérìn ìrìn kìlómítà mẹ́wàá rí ìbẹ́pẹ àtòríṣiríṣi so ẹni tí ìbẹ́pẹ wù lórí ilẹ̀ rẹ̀ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ tí ò sọ kankan tó dùn rọ̀ sí tó ń pa tó wá ká ìbẹ́pẹ nígbà tó kángbà tí kò wù jẹ tó wá fẹ́ tà lọ́jà tó wá ń tà ní 2,000 5,000 ẹgbẹ̀rún márùn ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá fún èèyàn ẹjọ́ ṣé ìjọba nìyẹn ni àbí àwa fúnra wa tó bá tà ní 5 naira ó jèrè tó bá tà ní 2 naira ó jèrè ṣùgbọ́n torí pé a fẹ́ ní ọrọ̀ òjijì a ní àánú ara wa torí bẹ́ẹ̀ àti bí àwa ta jẹ́ èrò ẹ̀yìn ló ti ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ èrò ẹ̀yìn lónìí ni ó dá síwájú lọ́la so àwọn tábàlẹ̀ bí aṣíwájú ìwà tó ń bẹ nínú wa làáwù kódà ká láwọn ẹni rere tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wa àkọ́kọ́ gbé ìwà tiwa wọ̀ àwọn bàbá wa náà dẹ̀ máa ní tó wò wá tí ìdè ìwọ níwà ní
èèyàn máa ń wù
tí nǹkan bá gbé wá tán kò sẹ́ni tí wọ́n á fún ní oko ọkọ́ tí ó ro oko tí ò ní rọ́ sábẹ́ rẹ̀.
ìyẹn ni pé a ti lọ síwájú ètò ọrọ̀ ajé wa ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ó jẹ́ ohun tẹ́ pé àbájọwọ́ ni a fi ń sọ̀yà àbí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni àgbájọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà gbogbo èmi ní ọ̀rọ̀ dọ́là lọ sókè ni epo lọ sókè ni gbogbo ẹ lọ tí a bá kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ ara wa nǹkan tá a ní lágbàlá wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn bàbá wa ṣe máa ń ṣe tán bá pe àwọn tó máa ń bá wọn roko wọn á dáná fún wọn wọn á ní kàn jẹun wọn á bọ́ wọn yó wọn á tún fún wọn lówó iṣẹ́ wọn ṣùgbọ́n nísìnyí kò sáànú fún ara wa mọ́ mo ti sanwó ọ̀yà rẹ fún ẹ o máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ ẹni náà bá tẹ wàá síkì á sọ̀rọ̀ pé ó síkì àgbè lọ ilé ẹjọ́ pé mo ti sanwó fún nǹkan ṣùgbọ́n kò sí nǹkan tá à ń pè ní humanity mọ́ kò sí nǹkan tá à ń pè ní ìfẹ́ ara wa mọ́ torí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tí ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà gangan fúnra rẹ̀ tó bá ṣe nǹkan jáde àwọn atájọ́ ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà á ní kún lọ́wọ́ a máa ní táyé tán bí níṣẹ́jú mi ló ṣe lè irọ́ mi ò ní rà á inú wa dùn láti lọ ra nǹkan olóyìnbó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni nígbà tí òwò ẹrú fi wà láyé ìgbà tó wọ ẹrú fi wà àwọn òbí mi tọ́ ọmọ wọn nítorí torchlight torí wọ́n fẹ́ ní jígí sílé wọ́n tà ẹ wo nǹkan tó fún ní àmúyẹ kọjá ọmọ so a ní láti kọ́kọ́ wo ìròrí wa àwa tá a ti dàgbà kí ni ìròrí wa àwa tá a jẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ kí ni ìròrí wa ṣé kò ń ṣe wípé àwa náà rò pé àwọn ìjọba tó wà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ń jí nǹkan wa àwa náà fẹ́ jí àwọn tó tiẹ̀ fẹ́ jí nǹkan orílẹ̀-èdè àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó bọ̀ ìkẹ́fíkẹ́ wa wọ́n pọ̀ jù àwọn tá a wà nù Nàìjíríà gangan lọ ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn yóò gbé tèmi náà bá débẹ̀ lọ́la èèyàn kan tiẹ̀ jí tèmi náà tí bá jí tèmi àmọ́ òbí tó tà ń bá lọ.
ẹ ṣé gan bàbá wa Ridwan Ademola. We've heard it all from Mr. Ridwan Ademola, a public analyst and a youth ambassador. I mean, he has made us realize that for their country to move forward, for the positive growth of our dear country, it has to do with combined effort. I mean, we as citizens and the government, we have to work hand in hand. Although there are some policies, being made by the government that is not suitable for we the citizens, but still, we still have to come together with the government to see that this dear country move forward. At the end of the day, the country is ours. We are all Nigerians. The country is ours. Well, Mr. Ridwan Ademola, I want to thank you for joining us on this show today. Thank you for joining us on this program today. And due to our time constraints, we'll be able to go further than this. But first, we must appreciate the people behind the success of this program. Starting from our cameraman, I want to thank you. Our producer, Shola Ogunleye, I want to thank you. Our supervising producer, Adesoye Awodeji, I want to thank you. And also our executive producer, Adeola Adebayo, I want to thank you for making sure that this program is a success. Well, I still am your host, Abayomi Adeyemi, and join us next week for another interesting edition of M Cafe. And for now, I'll say good morning.
Manchester United is a red letter day, and so who adds today to this game's inexhaustible back catalogue of treasured memories? By Ericsson, and United can look forward, and he's rolled it up here to Marcus Rashford. Rashford eyeball to eyeball with White. It's Rashford! It's a gem! He has smashed it!
Belongs out there, the rest of them looked in the shell until that moment.
Zinchenko, Nketiah, Martinelli. Sweet touch, Casemiro's pass, and Garnacho's on his way here. Alejandro Garnacho! Steal! Garnacho 2 hours, nothing else matters. A Sunday morning of tranquility on the streets of North London has given way to tumult. Enter the two tribes. Arsenal Spurs, a deluxe edition. Elite, each unbeaten, scored as well. Together here with Odegaard. Now Saka. Bukayo Saka! It's thrown in off from Romero! And the North London derby has ignition! For safety. Madison. Set back by Madison for Son!